Hooper's Olden Club, brought to you by Cherki and Nunes. I think it's funny that Nunes has kind of become just this like integral piece to everything.
Pep
When we were
loves him.
and he doesn't even see himself as
He's
a right
been
back.
loved him. No, I think he's starting to. I
He
think
better. It's a
that
good
video
position
that
for him.
from the City TV, he was joking a little bit, but yeah, he's certainly taken the role and moved forward with it to a way that I don't think many people thought was possible, including me. I thought he'd do an okay job. In these low blocks though, and these games where we're gonna have majority of the ball in their half and just try to make something happen, he's electric. The guy can cross. He's fast as shit. He's strong, and he does have the bozo gene from time to time. But if our center back pairing is gonna play the way they did on Sunday, then I'm fine with having the bozo on the right, especially with Nico O'Reilly being the most consistent left back in Premier League football right now. It's nice. But the main thing is the flair and the enjoyment that I got from just watching those two link up. You expect little dinks and flicks out of Cherki, but you know that he makes someone feel a type of way when you see Matheus Nunes also getting in on the flicks and tricks. And I don't know. It looks scary. If they're just going to be doing that fluid, no stress, flawless footy on that right side, I think it's going to be very difficult for most teams to deal with. And then if you want to just take into account that Semenyo might be on his way to the club, you have Cherki go inside like he did towards the end of the game. You have Semenyo and Nunes on that wing. I think there's a lot of possibilities. And Cherki is the focal point for all of that. He's leading as assist man in the Premier League with nowhere near as many minutes as the other people. So exciting times, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm going to focus on that last point that you made about Cherki being the focal point. It's really interesting seeing him because he just garners so much attention. It's almost like drawing a double team every single time. So then when he is doubled and you got to get it out, you have to give it to somebody. Nunes has been that guy, and his crossing, when you have a freak like Holland, you kind of just put it up and good things happen. And that happened in this one in particular.
One of the few legitimately two-footed players.
See,
like,
yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've heard he's more comfortable with the right, but likes to dribble with the left, like the freak that he is. He's just actually the definition of ambidextrous. Crazy. But yeah,
I
just
think
going back to that focal point thing, I think to the points that we talked about earlier with Foden, more so last year, where it was like he needs help in the creative area. It's not really his cup of tea. He can do it. He's a great passer of the ball, but he doesn't have this future sight like a KDB or a Cherki. And I think we're seeing that. He's got 2 assists and 7 goals this season pretty early, and I don't think he even got going till around this point last year, and we know he was struggling, but I just think he has his joy back, and Cherki's a big part of that, amongst other things, but he just opens up the game for everyone.
Cherki's been very impressive. I think a lot of people we talked about it already, this preconceived notion with him. We just talked about it with João Pedro, where it's like, yes, this player is very clearly talented, and I'm not saying they're on the same talent level, but what's the application? It's a very similar question that a lot of people had about him. I think he has answered that question very, very clearly. We talked about it a few weeks ago, whether is it, hey, is he be this crazy flair guy, or hey, can he do a job when he's told to? He's shown that side. And again, those assist numbers, it definitely helps having Holland. But I mean, you just watch the games. I mean, he very easily could be in double digits already. I mean, he has this ridiculous eye for a pass. And like you said, that sort of creative onus, there's a fear when you're playing against that. And that just opens things up for everyone else. Like you said, Foden is incredibly technically gifted, but just being this pure creator, not necessarily him. When Cherki is on the field, makes things a whole lot easier, doesn't it? So I think he has immediately had that impact. And I mean, like you said with Nunes, he was playing left wing last year, bro. Like the job that he's done, I think it takes tons of discipline to kind of lock in, say, you know what, yeah, I am a right back now. Maybe he did say that as a joke or, oh my God, but he very clearly put a lot of time in. I think his positional awareness has improved a lot since he first started right back shifts. I mean, I see him a lot when they're in possession settled as the right center back in the back three.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, in the low blocks, just boom, darting run. This guy's lightning quick, hard to track that, and making something happen within the chaos of trying to break down a low block. He has added so much value to you guys. And do I think you can still maybe get some cover there? No doubt. But
Cover. That's the
I
thing
think
too, is like that conversation needs to be had because originally the talk was to go get that starting right back. I don't think there's many starting right backs in world football right now that'll do a job better than he's doing. And yeah, you could say that could be Purple Patch. I don't know.
seen it on the other flank too.
Yeah.
You brought in a left back. He looked perfect for the job. And 2 months later, O'Reilly's taken that job. Like these things can happen. Even if it is form, yeah, get someone to compete with Nunes, but he has absolutely earned the starting spot just like O'Reilly has. I feel like we talked about him way before he started getting minutes even. So I don't need to say too much there, but yeah, I mean, I don't think you would have thought that you would have this competent and settled of a fullback pairing at this point in the season. So I think that's huge for City.